So I'm back with Lexi. Lexi, I met you for the first time 2 months ago. How have you been since then?
Been doing pretty good, surprisingly. Was able to get a room where I do painting for the apartments. So that's been a really good step forward, for sure.
So you have like a job?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you come out here to come visit your friends or what?
Yeah, because like from how I was before, kind of being on my own, I was able to regroup myself and kind of get back on track I need to, but I still kind of come out and see everyone still.
Okay. And in those 2 months, have you talked to your family, friends?
Yeah. My dad came out a couple times. We've gone out to dinner and talked to my parents and other family members. So that's also been a good thing.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
And how about your friend? You're with your friend. I interviewed her. What's her name? Is it Angela? All right, can't remember her name. Red hair. She had red
Annabelle?
hair. Annabelle? She had red hair. She had her side shaved.
Yeah, Annabelle. I haven't seen her since. I haven't seen her since then. I don't really know what's been going on with her. Hopefully, it's good things.
Her boyfriend's still out there, right?
Yeah.
His legs are busted. Can't remember his name, but he's out there still.
Yeah, he's still over there. Yeah.
So what you do for the apartments is is it maintenance or just paint? That's all you do is paint?
Yeah, so there's one guy, he does like the electrical and plumbing, and then I do the painting. If there's any like holes in the wall, we fix those and then get all ready for the move-ins. So it's a good little under the table job.
Okay. Interesting. That's cool. And
yeah.
Is it you have a small room there, you said?
Yeah, we get our own room, bathroom. We can stay in the apartment until it's finished, and then we go to the next one, stay in that one, work on it.
So it kind of works out for everybody, huh?
Yeah.
You put in the labor and you have a place to stay, so you're not on the streets, right?
Yeah.
Wow. And what are your plans going forward now?
Hopefully, eventually get a good, actual, solid job and get out of Phoenix, because you can't stay here, and what I've been through, you can't get out of it while being in the same area. So hopefully getting out of here, getting clean, and leaving it behind.
Where would you go?
Probably back down toward Florence, Casa Grande area, Tucson, all the way down there.
Have you been there before?
Yeah.
Okay. I've interviewed in Casa Grande, so there's pills down there. I've interviewed in Tucson. There's a lot of pills down there. So you're just getting away from the people you're familiar with here, but it's still down there, right?
Yeah, because I have family down there, so I'll be a little more accountable.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how's your family here in Phoenix feel about that? Your dad and siblings?
They're all on board. Like the second you're ready, call us. We'll come get you. So I have to take that step.
What's holding you back?
Fear of the unknown, going back to the normal life, because I'm so used to my daily routine, getting up, doing what I gotta do. And it's like, what do I do when I'm not doing that? So,
scares you a little bit?
Yeah.
Structure?
Yeah.
Routine?
Yeah. I know I can do it, but it's just scared to do it.
You've done it before, right?
Yeah. I know I can do it easily, but it's just, I don't know.
Right.
It's a weird feeling.
Yeah. And when I talked to you for the first time 2 months ago, how did you feel after talking to me? Like, how did you feel about the interview?
Felt a little like kind of like my life. Felt like my life was on like secret, and like no one knew and no one could understand like how I was feeling. But then I feel like once I talked about it, and then watching it and seeing what everyone was saying, it was kind of like, oh, maybe it's not what I thought it really was. It's like I never thought that you never think that people truly care until you realize they do, and that's the motivation that I definitely needed.
Total strangers, right?
Yeah.
You're hearing positive comments from total strangers throughout the country and saying, hey, Lexi, you could do it, right?
Yeah.
Because you're so young. How old are you again?
20.
20 years old.
I'll be 21 in October.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
You think you'll be in Phoenix or up in Tucson, or what do you think?
Hopefully not here. That's what I'm trying to shoot for.
Yeah. I remember you told me it was a ex-boyfriend that kind of got you into this, right?
Yeah, actually, I found out that he overdosed. He passed away on July 4th.
He passed away. How does it make you feel?
Terrified because it could be me. It's definitely been a real slap in the face. You think it's not you, but every 1 in 6 pills can kill you. So it's like you take that risk every single time. You could do 50 a day, and then that one pill is just gonna. You think you're invincible, but you're not.
So that guy had a lot more experience. He was a little bit older than you. He probably have been doing substances for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And even with his experience, his level of tolerance, right, for
That
substances.
one pill. That's all it took.
So my condolences, okay, because that's somebody in your life that you had a relationship with, and that just goes to show you it's close to home.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants that for you.
Because his mom had to get that call, and it's like, what if my parents got that call? Because they were saying, how would we tell your brothers or your family we got a call? This happened. I can't put them through that. But that was a really big wake-up call, for sure.
How'd you find out?
I got a phone, finally, those Obama phones, and I logged onto Facebook and saw his obituary, and I was like, what the heck? But it was on the 17th, so it was like 2 weeks after, and his mom texted me. My parents were like, Lexi, we have news. And I was like, yeah, I saw, and they were like, we're sorry. But yeah, it was pretty close, a few streets down.
Oh, it's like he was in the neighborhood?
Yeah, and I didn't even know the whole time.
Had you ever seen him on the streets ever?
No, not since the last time I saw him.
Man, he's the one that introduced you to things, huh?
Yep.
It can happen to anybody.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You're not invincible.
Maybe you've been lucky up until now, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, my condolences. We don't want to get those news because I've been notified by nurses, by family members, moms, brothers, sisters. Hey, you interviewed my son. He's no longer here. Hey, I'm a nurse at the hospital. I watch your channel. Yeah, I have Martin here. So I definitely don't want. You're so young. So much to do with your life, right?
Yep. I can't even buy a pack of cigarettes. Can't even get a drink yet. Like, I'm not ready to. I'm not going down without a fight. I'm gonna fight my way back. Do the best I can. Get back the life I know I can live.
What steps do you have to take? I mean, it's pretty impressive that you got, you're working and it's not a quote unquote normal job, right?
Yeah.
But you're hustling to kind of so that you don't have to panhandle or break into cars or do illegal things.
Yeah.
You're working.
Yeah.
So gradually, little by little, you're trying to get back into the normal routine, right?
Yeah.
That's an accomplishment. I've been interviewing people for years, and guess what? They've never worked.
Mm-hmm.
Panhandling is their thing, or boosting, right?
Yeah.
They go into a store, come out with something and sell it, and that's their way of getting by, and that doesn't work for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So what are your next steps?
I have to get all my IDs, and once I get my IDs and socials, then hopefully try to get an actual more stable job, and then go to rehab, detox, come out of that, get a job, move back in with family, and just go from there.
You know what you need to do. You're very self-aware. You're motivated. You have support. Family, your dad takes you out to eat. You stay in contact with people. You getting a phone and finding out about your ex, that was on purpose. That's a sign, right?
Yeah. Everything after that, it was just my dad brought me to Copper Springs, and the place we passed was the first place that my ex brought me. And he was like, that's a sign, that's right next to it. And I was like, okay.
Right.
Like everything just kind of seemed like a coincidence.
Right.
Like it just,
Absolutely.
yeah.
So, Lexi, I'm gonna give you my card with my number on it, so you can call me if you ever need to write a treatment, or just keep me updated if you end up leaving to a different city. If you end up going to a treatment center, just let me know, okay? Keep us updated, because we're really rooting for you, cheering for you, okay? Thanks for talking. Thanks for the update. We'll talk soon.